Well, yesterday's snowstorm has passed, but it leaves behind some dangerous conditions for motorists. Let's check in with our Jay McCulley, who is in Ville Platte.
Well, the snow has melted in some parts of the city, but others remain icy, and residents are being asked to stay off the roads if possible. Don Redmond with AAA says to listen to your local law enforcement when thinking about driving in these conditions.
If they're advising you to be off the road, stay off the road unless you absolutely have to. I know more people are feeling more confident as the sun's out, but do understand there's still ice on the road. There still could be slick patches. You definitely want to stay on roadways that have been maintained.
Evangeline Parish Sheriff Charles Guillory says there's currently no road closures in Evangeline Parish, but that residents should stay off the roads.
If anybody gets in a major crash or goes in the ditch, my deputies have to go out there, and of course, obviously, they'll be in danger also.
Sheriff Guillory says his deputies responded to 2 crashes on the outskirts of Ville Platte on Tuesday, January 21st. He says there were no injuries. He says if you do get into a fender bender as the snow melts, the response time from his deputies will be longer.
Because they can't drive fast at all.
Redmond offers some tips for those of you thinking about getting on the road.
Count to at least 8 seconds before the front of your car, which is that way you're giving yourself plenty of room in case there's a need for an immediate stop. You're giving some distance so you won't be sliding potentially, or even the roads being wet.
He says if you do plan on going out in these conditions, these are the necessary tools to bring.
Cat litter, which actually gives you some traction if you happen to slide off the road, helps you regain some traction onto the road. A small shovel, definitely ice scrapers, and absolutely prepare for being stranded. And it may take a while before a roadside assistance can reach you. So have blankets or extra spare clothing with you, because it may be a case that if you do drive off the road or slide off the road, and are stuck and aren't able to get back onto the road, that it's going to take a while before emergency help arrives.
If you happen to hit a patch of black ice, which is ice you cannot see, these are the necessary means to take.
So when you find yourself spinning out, you always want to point your car and your eyes in the direction you want to go, not in the direction the car is going, but in the direction. So look in the direction that you want to go in, steer in that direction. Get your foot off the accelerator and try to regain control of your vehicle again.
Coming up in our later shows, I'll be speaking to Sheriff Guillory about closures here in Evangeline Parish and a curfew for one of its cities. So stay tuned for that. In Ville Platte, I'm Jay McCulley.